Okay, I'm gonna try to give you as good of a breakdown as I can on bag toss or WOP, weight over bar. First things first, right? You hear me or you've read me saying high in, low out. This is the mantra of Highland Games. This is the foundation of getting proper technique and power with WOB, with anything. If you're just throwing one bag, you don't want to waste a lot of energy. This is a quick movement, as explosive as possible, right? So you'll see guys like Thor, right? Thor can get away with this. He's gigantor, right? On steroids. You don't want to do this, right? You want to take as few swings as possible, right? It's okay. One swing and you're going, and then we're throwing, okay? And when I'm saying high in, low out, I'll do it from the side, right? So in the swing, we're not going down like this. We're coming in high, as upright as you can, right? In high, low out. Up high, low out. And we want to get as low as possible without hitting the ground, right? So high in, low out. And the way we dial that in is using a drill called bottle drill. And the idea is, we're going to place this between our feet. A little harder to start out here. The idea is to come in high without hitting it, and low out, striking it on the way out, right? So we do that, high in, low out, okay? Shorter bottle, because we want to get as close, as low as possible. We'll start with a taller bottle, right? Again, high in, low out, right? Striking that bottle. So I'm placing that, let me pick up the bottle. So I'm placing the bottle, not really quite where my heels are, right about where the arches of my feet are, right? We're not too far away, don't want it at my toes, because I should start already be coming up that point. Right about where the arches are, okay? So that's the bottle drill, high in, low out. That's the mantra, high in, low out. That's the reason to practice that. Now, one of the other things you want to be very mindful of with bag toss is that you're keeping the handles tight at all times. You'll see a lot of guys that come and they'll do this weird thing. I actually have trouble doing it, but it's that, right? When you start doing that, you're losing energy. You need to stay tight, right? It's kind of the same, similar idea of when you're push pressing, right? If you dip and you drop, you're losing energy to the bar. So you need to stay tight, right? So you want to stay tight so that more, right? Handles are tight at all times. The last piece of this is when you're letting that drift go back, you don't want to stop short, right? We should be stopping here. We want to drift back as far as possible, right? Leaning all the way over. The further back you can get, the more power you have to drive up. If you're stopping short, you're losing all that momentum, all that energy, right? Again, very similar concept. The deeper you can dip on a push press, the more leg drive. The less you dip, the less leg drive, right? So you want to really let that pendulum go way back. And you're doubling up, and you literally bent all the way over here. As far back as you can possibly go. So, pull out a breath. Bag toss is really just about the maximizing the length, the range of motion from the back, keeping those handles tight, coming in high, squatting low out, right? And it's not a big arch. You're not arching way up here. When you squat, you're pulling and watching, right? Watch that bag go over. When you come to release, you want to release about right here, but follow through and watch that bag, right? That's how you get that trajectory. Hope that helps.